Ladies and gentlemen, welcome live on the Crazy Sports Kid YouTube channel and the Crazy Sports Kid League Network. We're live here from Circuit of the Americas. Who is going to win on a snowy afternoon? Right now it is clear, but it will start snowing sometime when the race starts. Let's hit it trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and now remove your hats for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. We have partnered with the CSKL so if you're wondering why on the radio broadcast is with a normal YouTube version, or the YouTube sounds for the start and the starting lineup sound familiar? Well, because it's the same. We're using it both live. Let's see where your favorite drivers are starting here in COTA. Here in Austin, Texas, Garrett Irwin, Nathan Aloka start on the front row. And then it's going to be Drew Picard, Ken Zernet. And then we get to Braden Mills. And then Miles Sprung, Brandon Hendry. And then Nathan Rockhill and Caden Romine. And then Gavin Hendry, and then we get to Jack Moon, and then Landon Drennan, Cam Arnett, and then we get to Leo Haube, and the 51 Ali Boggs F1 champ, and then we get to the 15 Seth Sierra, and then we get to Raymond Coverdale and Ella Gooden, and then we get to the 60. That is none other than Grant Irwin, last year's champ, and then Tessa McElroy, and then Erlen Todd, and then we get to the 11, Brady Johnson, and then we get to the 27, Carson Healy, and then Landon Clements, and then Ava Mays, Thomas Klein, and the 16, Xander Faust, and then Grady Broughton, Mason Anderson, and Carson Cole. That is your starting lineup. Let's go racing here in COTA. The lights are on. The lights are off. And they're about to go green flag racing. And we are green from Austin. We usually never see snow here in Austin, and we're going to see snow today. And here comes Picard to the inside. Almost 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Maybe 5 wide behind him. What a move. Picard going for the lead on lap 1. He goes to the inside. Look at Haloka going really wide. Haloka went really wide right off the start. And here goes Miles Sprung looking for his 3rd win of the year. Crazy start in COTA. We never see this crazy of a. We never see this kind of starts before here in Circuit of the Americas. And Miles Sprung will take third away, but here comes Nathan Aloka to turn 11. Does Holoka have the advantage? He has the inside. Rock Hill on the move. He is inside barely of the 50, and that is Kinsey Arnett. But back up front, Garrett Irwin leads through turn 12, and he gets sideways as the 82 gets to his quarter panel. Braden Mills has success here in iRacing, and he sits in 9th right now. Leo Hale already up in 11th. Look at the 41. Oh man, crazy racing back here for 30th. Carson Healy, Carson Cole, Eva Mays. Healy already had some damage on his car. But Garrett Irwin, how many laps are in this? I forgot. Dang it. I think there's 15 laps. I forgot. But right now, Garrett Irwin leads in this one. There will be a long commentating break, but it will seem like on the CSKL nothing happened. It will seem like there was no commentating break, and why I say that is because when it pauses, when unpauses, the whole thing moves to that lap. It's clear right now, 6 in the 60s here this afternoon, but with snow on the way. Garrett Irwin and Nick Green Racing showing up here this afternoon. How about Drew Picard having a fast car here this afternoon in the 82? Can he get back to victory lane for the first time in a long time? This is the first time in a long time that we have seen, that we have even done a broadcast of a race on the CSKLN, and now it's getting back to the hang of things. If you miss it live on YouTube, well, you can rewatch it on YouTube or listen to it. And it is starting to snow, and the temperature is falling quickly here in COTA. Let's ride along with the 82. Yes, roof cam. You can't tell it yet, but it is snowing. And the temperature is dropping. The temperature is dropping quickly. Next week, Texas Road, there's a chance that we could race at night. It's supposed to be a day race, but there's a blizzard coming this week in Austin. This week up there, so that should be fun. And you can see on the camera, on the onboard camera, you can now see on the camera, it is snowing here in Austin, Texas. For the first time in a really long time, we're having a snow race. Wind chills down into the 20s. And it says it's in the 50s. But no, and the wind is picking up just a bit, and it's making it feel like it is 20 degrees. The fans are bundled up here at Circuit of the Americas. Here comes Drew Picard to the inside. You can see it, the track is getting more and more wet. There are a few more dry lanes, but They're still trying to get, but they're still trying to, I do not know what I'm saying, but there are a few dry lanes, but the thing is that the track is getting more and more wet. I mean, there is clear weather coming. 5 miles per hour south. Blowing south is the wind. And that is crazy. And here in Circuit of the Americas, Garrett Irwin leading the snow race, and they're going so slow on lap 3. And it looks like that they're coming down pit road. Maybe except Sydney, sorry. Who's going to be staying out? Garrett Irwin pits. Who's staying out? Here in COTA. Ella Gooden stays out. The 12 stays out. Gooden in the 12. Sarah in the 15. Oh, and they're screwed. They're screwed. Garrett Irwin on pit road. More than half the field on pit road. Gooden, Sarah. McElroy, Grant Irwin. The track is really wet. And the temperature has dropped. Now it feels there's no heat up here, so I am feeling the miserable air. It feels like 10 degrees in here. I am all bundled up. So I am warm. But outside temperature, it feels like it feels like 15 degrees outside, but the real temperature is in the 40s. Garrett Irwin wins the race off of pit road, and the snow is making it, and the snow was making the temperature drop really, really quickly. Man, oh man. It is really wet on the racetrack right now. Lap 4 is on the board. Let's ride along with the 19 guys. He has the bumper cam. We're riding along with Garrett Irwin, trying to pick up his second career win. He's down the back straightaway, and he is on high speed right now. Why? Because he has the freshest tires. Drew Picard. Horrible pit stop. Sydney Sorry will be taking second when things shake back out. But right now, it is Ella Gooden who leads here this afternoon here at Circuit of the Americas. And the thing is that up north it is warm. And there's a car slow. There's a car. I mean, everybody's together. What happened to Cammy Arnett? Cammy Arnett, I think, had the worst pit stop ever. Is anybody else staying out? No, Garrett Irwin does, but he has the freshest tires. Garrett Irwin back up front here in COTA on lap 5. And once everything shook back out, 3-second lead for Garrett Irwin here in COTA. Lap 5 on the board. Here we go. Circuit of the Americas. We're already 15 minutes in on the live CSKL broadcast. Lap 5's on the board. And on both the CSKL and on the Crazy Sports Kid YouTube channel, this is where we say commentating break time, and we are going to ride along with Nathan Holoka, the Hall of Famer. He has visor cam. You are watching and listening to the Crazy Sports Kid League Snapchat Grand Prix of COTA. 6 laps of racing left. And the sun is starting to come back out. And the temperature is rising. But that doesn't mean that we will still see snow fall. We will still see snow fall because there's some more snow on the way. The 19, Garrett Irwin leads. But don't look now, but the Hall of Famer Nathan Haloka, he rides in second. And now he is going for the lead. Turn 11 they go. Haloka went to the inside. Couldn't make it happen. And here we go. Down the back straightaway. Final 6 times down the back straightaway. Who's going to win at Circuit of the Americas? How about Brandon Hendry having a great day? To turn 12. Here comes Haloka. Can't make the run happen. And here comes Sydney Sorry. Sorry trying to take that second spot. Contact made just a bit. Hendry just right behind them. And Sorry, she will take that second spot back away. And now can she take the lead away from the 19? Sydney Sorry is good here in COTA. Garrett Irwin trying not to blow the win away. He's blown a lot of leads. He's blown a lot of wins in his career. And he's trying not to do it here this afternoon. Through turn 20. Coming back across the line. 5 laps of racing left, I think. Yeah, 5 to go. 5 laps of racing left here in COTA. And barely any wet spots on the track, but it will start to snow again. Sydney Sorry is on the move. She wants that lead. If you're not watching it, then you are missing, but there is a dry lane forming that these cars are running on. And it's starting to snow again. And the temperature is falling again. Dry lane is on the racetrack, but that lane will be back to wet. We'll hear in a minute. As it's starting to snow again in COTA. Garrett Irwin trying to win his second career race in the Crazy Sports Kid League. Can he get it done? Here comes Sydney Sorry. To the inside, couldn't make it happen, and Haloka trying to take that second spot, but he can't make that happen. As you can tell, look at how much brakes they are using. Man, oh man, the brake rotors are really hot as it is red. If you are listening to it, not watching it, you can see it, but yeah, the brake rotors are red. They are using a lot of brake here today. Coming to 4 laps to go here in COTA. Will fuel come into play? No, it will not. Nope, fuel is not coming into play. Garrett Irwin, lap 12 on the board here in Circuit of the Americas. Can he get back to victory lane? Up the hill to turn number 1. Back down the hill. Crazy turns here in COTA. And I can't wait to see what Sydney Sorry has in store for us through the S's. Through the S's they go. Garrett Irwin leading here in COTA. Trying to hang on. There is still some sort of a dry lane. on the racetrack right now. Lap 12, 4 to go. Irwin there. They're still running in the dry lane, but once that gets more and more snow on it, that will start to wet back up. It's Garrett Irwin trying to hang on at Circuit of the Americas. And here comes Sydney Sorry back down to the inside. Trying to outbrake the 19, but she can't. And here comes the Hall of Famer Nathan Aloka. Aloka can't make the move. Garrett Irwin still leading here this afternoon. Trying to pick up his second career win. Comes to 3 laps to go. This time by these drivers race crazy here in the Crazy Sports Kid League. That's why it is called the Crazy Sports Kid League. Delilah Shipley won the first ever championship. And now, who's going to win the 30th championship in the CSKL? These drivers and I have came so far since season number 1. Even my voice has changed a lot. If you remember, the old name for the CSKL was actually the Crazy Sports Kid car. It was supposed to be like NASCAR, but we just decided to change the name to the Crazy Sports Kid League, and that has stuck through 30 seasons. We've seen so many great races, so many crazy crashes, and a lot of champions in this league. And Crazy Sports Kid has said that this league ain't ending anytime soon. Here comes Sydney Sorry, looking to take the lead, but she can't take it away. Here comes Aloka. She has the outside down the back straightaway for the final 3 times. Down the back straightaway for the final 3 times comes to turn number 12. Garrett Irwin right there, 4/10 of a second lead. Here comes Sydney Sorry though to the inside. She can't quite get the move. And here comes Nathan Aloka right there with a great run, but he can't take second either. Oh man, car wide was a 50. And here comes Kenzie Arnett trying to take 10th away from Landon Trennan. Man, oh man, Cammy Arnett having a good day, 16. Who's in last? Okay then, Grady Broughton. Bad day last week and another bad day this week. Coming to turn number 20, coming to 2 laps to go. Garrett Irwin trying to follow in his brother's footsteps. His brother won the championship last year. Sold out crowd seeing the other Irwin twin leading here in COTA. And Garrett Irwin just 2 laps away from winning here this afternoon and making and putting his name in the playoffs. And here we go. Garrett Irwin leading. Can he hang on for the final 2 laps? Through the guesses. Once again. And now through the winding corners, coming back up to turn 11. Garrett Irwin. Sydney, sorry. Nathan Aloka. Sorry to the inside. She can't quite take the lead there. Down the back straight away. Irwin having the advantage. And it's side by side behind them, I think. It is Gavin Hendry, Nathan Rockhill. Side by side for position. Let's go back to turn number 12. Sydney Sorry making a move. She goes down to the inside. She makes a great move. And it's side by side for the lead, but Irwin hangs on. Great run there by Garrett Irwin. Can he hang on and win here in COTA? Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Snow falling hard. Here it is, Garrett Irwin. Sydney Sorry, 1 and 2. Coming back around to take the white flag. Through turn 20. Onto the front straightaway. 1 lap to go, presented by Snapchat, the official social media app by the Crazy Sports Good League. Oh, and the 65 just a bit wiggly. As the 19 pulls back away from Sydney Sorry. This league always produces the craziest racing that we have ever seen. And through 30 seasons of hard racing, this season 30 isn't over yet. And next week we have the Texas Road Course. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I think it will be the annual 24 Hours of Daytona. And in my past experience watching it, that is going to be one heck of a race. Sydney Sorry, turn 11. Last lap pass, side by side for the lead. Nathan Haloka sees it in front of him. Garrett Irwin maybe losing another race. Irwin trying not to lose another one. If Sydney gets clear here, she will have the lead and the win. But here comes Irwin, door to door. They make contact. And Irwin trying to have the advantage. But look at the 65 around the outside still. And it's still not clear yet. Now he is. Garrett Irwin back up front. Man, oh man, crazy last lap. And it looks like that he's going to hang on. Dominating performance, leading the most laps here this afternoon. But it was not easy here on the final lap as he had to hold Sydney Sorry off. Coming to turn number 20. And his luck has changed. Lady Luck is on his side today. Garrett Irwin is going to win in Austin. He wins at COTA. Garrett Irwin back to victory lane for his second career win. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Garrett Irwin has won. Once again, top 10. Irwin, here's your top 10. Garrett Irwin, Sydney Sorry, Nathan Aloka, Brandon Hendry. And then Drew Picard, Leo Haleb. Top 6 in the Gavin Hendry, Nathan Rockhill, Braden Mills, and in the 50, none other than Kinziernet. Thanks for watching and listening to the Crazy Sports Kid League Snapchat Grand Prix of Circuit of the Americas. Congratulations, the one, the only, Garrett Irwin.